Right, what we saying, chat? What we saying? Let me know if you're in any trades right now, boys. Just turn my phone off. Let me know if you're in any trades. I'm still holding this swing position, so I haven't really got into anything this morning. We have seen a good amount of moves though already. What we saying, chat? Morning, boys. Morning. Let me know who's in here, man. Morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. What we saying? What we saying, chat? What we saying, chat? Are we bearish? We'll get into that in a sec, boys. This is a trade that I'm still in, still holding from yesterday. Kind of annoying. It's accumulating really close to my TP, but I might kiss him. Alright, morning, boys. Marcus, what you saying? One ball, Tommy, Rifat, Phil, Ference, Abdullah, Fletcher, Kemray, Nicola, Alex, Les, Jed, Kemray, Chris, Casual, Berserker, Digital. What we all saying, boys? Morning, everyone. What you saying, RV? What you saying, Richesse? What you saying, Ozian, YC, dot. What you saying, everyone? Let me know what we are looking for. If you guys are looking at buys, if you guys are looking at sells. Currently, right now, I'm in EU sells from this swing position. If I was looking for entries, then I would be looking for a trade like this. However, I'm not going to lie, I can see reasons why we wouldn't want to continue down. Let me drag this across so you guys can see. I mean, our overall CRT target is this low here. But I am seeing certain reasons why we could continue higher. Main thing is on the 4 hour. If we look at the actual 4 hour, for me it kind of looks like, if we look at this leg down, that this leg's bottomed out. And we're now making a retracement, so our internal liquidity, to then move again. So that's something that I'm considering. Also, when we look at the CRT as well, that does kind of agree with that. We've got a sweep of this CRT low here, so we've got this CRT high to come into. As you can see. Yeah, that's actually run already. So yeah, we do have that CRT which could potentially be completed. So this right here. So I do think we could potentially complete this before then moving down again. Back down to this low. So that's something I will be considering. The XY is sort of not really doing much though right now. It's not really mitigating anything, to be honest. But yeah, chat, let me know what you guys are looking for. Let me know if you guys are looking for the same or for different. Yeah, I mean, chat, let me know if you are going to short this leg. Let me know, because I think a few people are. Some people might even still have limits from this old level here. From 50% of this old level. So yeah, just let me know, boys. Who's getting in shorts from this leg here? And who's waiting? Yeah, even as we said, we've got this 15-minute imbalance here. So we've got the 4 hour CRT was taken here. 4-hour CRT low was taken. We then had an impulsive move higher. That left us with a fair value gap. So that would obviously tell us we're going to continue higher and then complete this CRT up here. The original move, I do like the look of. That sell-off. If you did get in the ALG sell-off, that is nice. But this move here, I do feel like we could potentially reverse a little bit higher rather than just coming for a typical re-entry. So I would be a bit careful entering within this range for shorts, because I do think we could potentially come above this range. But that's just how I'm seeing the market personally. Again, I might just be bugging and we may just continue this downtrend like this. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing in the chart. So I'd be a little bit hesitant to re-enter on some of these points. Even with G, you can wait till it has confirmation and then look to get in. Cool, the ALG set up nice. But yeah, that's why I'd say be a little bit careful. As I said, I'm in this swing position here. Kind of annoying we still haven't TP'd on this. I've been waiting for a pretty long time now. Really since like 1 o'clock yesterday. So coming up to 24 hours of being like 10 pips off TP, but still going to hold it regardless. But yeah, for me, it does look a little bit bullish in this scenario. Yeah, it does look a little bit bullish for me. I even think potential DTO longs might not be the worst idea. But yeah, chat. Let me know what everyone's saying. Let me see the comments. What people are getting in on. Let me see the comments. Morning, Lico, Digital, Deep Focus, Chris, Vision, Will, Rifa, AU, Marco, Tanas, Ken, Darren. What are you saying? Surveys. What are you saying? Short term bullish. EU short. GU short. EU short. Holding sell. EU. Short in, SMTGU, I'm in, I'm interested. Shorts, waiting for the 5-minute inversion. I'm in shorts from DTO. I'm in sells. Okay, literally the entire fucking chat is selling right now. Like the entire chat is selling. I'm in shorts. Someone said same. But I guess anything can happen depending on your bias. Equal high shorts, called ALG. So yeah. Everyone's fucking short in this market, I'll be honest. Literally everyone's short in this market. Which is interesting. Normally it's at least a little bit closer. Morning, is there any trade which is ready for me right now, man? Yeah, bro. There are defo trades. There's a lot of volume in this morning, which is nice. We saw volume drop off really quick yesterday. Sells are too early, boys. Fairs. I mean, this is one of those things. Where's my Miro gone, bruv? This is one of those things where you essentially got to. If I just wait for this to load, I'll show you on my trading framework how I sort of deal with these type of areas. And I was actually speaking about this on a one-to-one call I had yesterday. So for a start, what we really look for, right? Because you need a daily bias. That's the only way you're going to be able to trade the lower time frame. So you need a daily bias, right? And essentially with our daily bias, the monthly and the weekly is going to tell us what direction it actually is. So our monthly and weekly tells us that this market's bearish, right? As we know very clearly. We are looking at sells to this March low, right? And the monthly tells us the same. But then the daily and the 4 hour. So this tells you what the direction is. Now these daily and 4 hour tells you if we're actually ready to move down or not. So what you're going to get a lot of the time, or not a lot of the time, what you are going to get is a bearish monthly, bearish weekly, bearish daily. Then the 4 hour is bullish. Now there's two things you can do here. You can either, because obviously that scenario is going to be something like this in the 4 hour, where the 4 hour is actually moving like this. So really, we want price to come up even though we are in a downtrend, we do sort of want to catch counter trend buys. So essentially, the way we act is on the 4 hour, you either can take the buys up, so look to take these buys, or you can just wait until this area is hit, until they align, and then you can look for sells at the right time. So that's whether you actually want to try and capitalize on the buys or just wait for your sells. And that's similar to what we're seeing right now. But whatever that bias is, you should pick it and stick to it. You shouldn't be 50-50. If you're buys, then you're looking at buys. If you're sells, then you're only looking at sells. And if you really can't make your mind up, then you're not trading. You can't be sort of flirting between the two. You've got to pick a lane and hold that, essentially. Would be my advice. So yeah, chat, pick a lane. As I said, I'm not really getting in today. I'm still waiting on this to TP. This is like a monster of a trade, so I'm still waiting on this. But yeah, we want to see how it plays out. We're gonna be following along all of the setups. As I said, like the ALG, this is why the way we trade so good is if you get the daily bias right, the ALG and the DTO will get you into your trades. You will have either ALG setups or DTO setups. And if I show you on a cleaner EURUSD chart, you might be able to see that. So for example, right, if we just get rid of there, fuck it, we'll keep it. So if we just go back to the start of the day, actually fuck it, we'll just do it live. So if you are sells, if your bias is sells, you're looking at ALG sells, then you look at the ALG. Sorry, I'm bugging. If you're looking at sells, then you either take ALG sells or DTO sells, one of the two. It's as simple as that, right? So, for example, we're going to mark out the Asia high and the DTO, and we're just going to mark out these two levels, and one of these levels will give us an entry for sells, guaranteed. So if we go back to the start of the day, mark out the DTO and the OTE, and the Asia high. So the DTO is here. Right, so that's our DTO. And then we've got our Asia high right there, right? You can see the Asia high. So if we play the market out, okay, we sweep the Asia high right here. And then obviously with the ALG, we either look for an IFEG on the 5 to 15 or a 1 to 15 5-minute sweep. So we're going to look for this confirmation. Literally simple, literally a 2-step entry plan. Or 3-step really. Daily bias gives you what your direction is. Asia high sweep, IFEG, enter. Direction is bearish, Asia high sweep. Draw on your fair value gap. Wait for it to get inverted. It's been inverted there. Short on 50% of the retap. Stop loss on the high. TP on the low. And that is your textbook ALG setup. Price enters you in there. Okay, and you TP. Now, the other way that there is to capitalize on this is, for example, let's say you had a bullish bias. If you had a bullish bias, let's say you wasn't sells and your higher time frame told you buys, so you'd either look for ALG buys or DTO buys. So we either look for the ALG Asia low to be swept for buys or the DTO to be run from for buys. And you can see here we've got the Asia low swept, so you could have looked for the exact same entry, Asia low swept, inversion, fair value gap, and then you can enter on a retap of that, or even if you want to use a different confirmation you can, or also basically you've got a buy limit like here, or alternatively you look for the DTO buys, in which case you can see we've got a run away from the DTO, we want to return back for the buy. So then you'd be looking at this, for example. TP on the high. You'd be looking for something like this. So that's the good thing about the ALG and DTO is it's always going to get you into the trade, and this is why, like, if you watch a few of my streams, my framework should be coming a little bit more clear. Like these strategies, the ALG and the DTO, these will just get you into your trade. It's not going to tell you if it's bullish or if it's bearish. The ALG and the DTO is just going to get you into your trades. This will just enter you into the trade. Your daily bias dictates where you go. So if you've got a bullish daily bias, then one of these two will get you in. As you can see, this one here. If you've got a bearish daily bias, then one of these two will get you in, as you can see. So yeah, it's sort of a preference about what you want to look for. If you want to look for sells or buys, but yeah, I might run a poll and see what people are looking at. Let me run a poll right now on YouTube and TikTok and see what people are looking to go for. And we are live on YouTube and TikTok right now, chat. Let me run the poll real quick on YouTube first. Let me run a poll on here. Thanks for the 1-to-1 yesterday. Really cleared things up. No worries, bro. No worries, brother. Yeah, let me do a poll on here as well. Oh, I haven't done a poll on here in time. How'd you do it again? Enhance. Shit. Quick poll. Alright, smiley face for bullish, sad face for bearish. If you're on TikTok, smiley face for bullish, sad face for bearish. We're going to see what most people have gone for, then we're going to mark out your trades. Okay, so on YouTube right now, it's 84% sells. Yeah, we're getting like 80% sells as well on here. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, majority of people are looking at sells. Everyone make sure you vote on that. It's like 10-1 right now on TikTok. It's like 40-1 on YouTube. Okay, yeah, people are definitely selling this market. So I will mark out your sell positions. I know this is where the pre-London was looking at getting in short, so we'll mark this out. Of your TP on the low. Obviously the entry is going to differ. So let me know where you guys did actually get in. But yeah, vast amount of people are looking at sells. Vast amount of people. But yeah, let me know where you got in. I think this is probably the most sensible entry that we had. But yeah, I still do believe that we can go higher, to be honest. I still believe this market can go higher. So you guys know I've been abusing these sells for a minute now. Weeks and weeks I've been selling the market, but right now I'm just not convinced. Pro traders are looking more at the DXY upside. Bears. Everyone's selling, yeah, trust. Yeah, to be fair, if everyone just full porks their account right now on sells, then you guys should all force the market down. Pradello swept, already took buy since early. Fairs, you're definitely in the minority. I'm in shorts, target price week live. What happened on Twitter? What do you mean, bro? First half was smooth, now it's straight comparison. Full putting evals to force the market down. That ain't no way. Trust me, you just got to Aikido it. You just got to do the simple money glitch. I mean, you guys are sort of at the basic level. You don't really know about the GTA 5 online prop firm money glitch. You basically just... I won't even tell you what it is. If I've got an Xbox pad, I do have an Xbox pad. I'll show you guys the thing. Show you guys the thing. It's like this. And then it changes your prop firm account to your real account. I'll show you one more time. Boom. Works every time. Works every time. Trust. Just try that. You need an Xbox pad though. Don't work on PS. DXY still got some liquidity to claim. Yeah, man, I do think this market can go higher, I'll be honest. I do think this CRT should really play out according to what we want to see. Do you have to be Franklin? Do you have to play as Franklin pre going online? Oh my god, that's giving me flashbacks, bruv. What market is this? This is EU, bro. I got spreaded out before price went there. Sick of my broker ripping me. 3 to 18 pip spread. And 3 to 18 pip spread. Yeah, you're being straight up shagged, bro. CRT short you're on about. I'm on about the CRT long, bro. I mean, the chat is most looking at this. Is looking at this short here. I'll be honest, I would more be looking at price going a little bit higher to this CRT high. Which is why I'm sitting out of this market, because I can see both narratives. As I said, I'm already in this short here, so I'd love it to. I'd love these shorts to play out, to be honest, but we've got to wait and see. We also have like 11 minutes left until the 4-hour close, so we'll see if we do close above this 4-hour candle high. Yeah, I'll trade prop firms, bro. I'll trade prop firms. Maybe wait for 179 and sell on the 5-minute. Yeah, you're waiting for up to this order block here, Fairs. Looks like a trap, yeah, trust. Did you watch PMQs yesterday? No, I didn't, bro. Let's listen to this.
I know he will be deeply missed, particularly on the benches opposite to the Patrick.
Someone ask him.
Family of Texas. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I would like to echo the sympathies expressed by the Prime Minister for those families recently.
Damn, gonna be rough seeing 90% of the chat taking L's when it's buys up. Fair play, bro. I mean, you're very confident. This can go one or two ways for you. One or two ways. We'll see, though, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. We're going to see how this bit plays out. Obviously, my TP is pretty below this low. I've got a long way to hold anyway. I mean, kind of far away from my stop loss. We shouldn't break this high. This trade should hit. Even if we want to retrace, it should hit. I'm not going to close this early. I've held it for this long now.
Particularly the family of Henry Novak.
Yeah, what's this?
Speaker, and I would like to echo the sympathies expressed by the Prime Minister for those families recently bereaved, particularly the family of Henry Novak. Corruption appears to be endemic in donations to British political parties. We've had years of Conservative cronyism. We've had allegations of embezzlement in Scotland. We've had undisclosed donations from crypto billionaires and foreign oligarchs. We've even had freebies dished out to some of the honourable members sitting on the benches.
Yo, this is the equivalent of hating from outside of the club. Like, you're telling me if a Russian oligarch come up to you and said, yeah, here's a load of money to shill for Russia. You're doing it, bro. Just no one come to you. no one's come to you for the bribe. DXY 8-hour CRT gonna save us. We've already completed that daily CRT, which was my target as well, which is mega concerning for longs. I mean, for shorts on EU. Yeah, we do just about have CRT on this. There's a lot of volume. The market's about to boom. Shit, it never consolidates in this area. We're gonna move up or down. We're gonna fucking move, chat. Gonna move soon. Let's see. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. When is Asia? Start of PM or midnight? Midnight for me, bro. The reason for the market not to move strongly is because of the higher weeks on the higher time frame. Oh, higher time frame, big wicks. Yeah, fairs. Like EU shorts, don't like the 4 hour now. When I turned it on, they were cracking jokes and laughing. Yeah, that's jarring, bro. They don't take shit seriously. They don't take their job that seriously at all. I'm short on GU. What do you think? Yeah, nice, bro. What's your return on that trade, Lou? It's about 9%. 8.5%, 9%. I'm closing out as soon as I see blue. Wow. If you take a trade off an order block, do you enter as soon as it's reached or do you wait for confirmation? It depends, bro. Depends. I trade the ALG and DTO strat anyway, so I don't just blindly take trades off order blocks. You're never going to make money blindly trading order blocks. I heard you picking up baddies showing your MetaTrader, bro. I might have done worse than that. I make a Phantom wallet, change the currency to Somalian shillings, and then it says I got like fucking 80 mil in crypto. Little does you know, it's not even Bitcoin. It's a meme coin called Bitcoin, and I own like 90% of the supply because it's my own coin. You know what I'm saying? Huge move down coming on EU. Yeah, trust me, bro. Well, I mean, don't trust me, but that's what people are saying. Has your payout ever been rejected? Yeah, bro. Of course, man. Huge move down coming on EU. Fair play. Fair play. Are you in this cell? DXY Wicks on a 5 minute peak. Trust me. Are you in this cell? Are you in this cell? I'm not in this cell, boys. I'm not in this cell. I'm in the swing position cell here. It's not even really a swing. It just had a bigger TP. I can kind of see this going higher. The Phantom wallet strat was groated when meme coins are going off. Trust me, bro. You seen Ed Matthews streams? Yeah, what about him, bro? What about him, Q? Who's got buy limits placed? If you was looking at buying, it would defo be from the DTO. I'd still want price to actually tap into the DTO itself. Like that. I think a lot of you boys are going to be cooked, I'm not going to lie. You look like his brother OMs. Yeah, it's because I'm his cousin, bro. What's the DTO? DTO Daily True Open, bro. 5 a.m. UK time, 12 o'clock New York time. That buy TP you just put is my sell limit. Fair play, bro. Yeah, I'm not in either of the. I'm not in the buys or sells today. I'm only in the swing sells. So, how comes everyone out in my buy all look the same with the same sleeve tats? It's a good question. I feel like a sleeve tat overcompensates for just being like a twat. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm joking. I do think sleeve tats do look good on some people, but fucking hell, the epidemic of sleeve tats is crazy. Also, I think sleeve tats look really good when you're younger, but really shit when you're older. I think as soon as you're like 35, the sleeve just looks so dead, in my opinion, innit? Like, some tattoos look good, even when you're older, but I think like the basic like sleeve, like the Marbella sleeve tat that everyone has, I feel like that looks so shit when you're like 35. How How do you wake up? How the fuck do you wake up so early every day? Sleep when we're dead, bro. Sleep when we're dead. Got plenty of time to sleep when we're dead. A nice sleeve tattoo of a clock and some owl or a lion. Yeah, trust me, bro. It's literally the most basic tattoo. I don't rate them tattoos, innit, but some people it does suit them. Gee, I swear to God the market hates me. I was in GU buys, close and entered EU sells, now look at how it's moving. Bro, that's not the market hating you, bro. That's just your psychology, man. You should have just stuck to your bias. I don't know why you would have flipped, bro. If anything, if I see 80% of the chat saying sells, it makes me think the market's going to buy. There's no way every single retail trader's going to make money. There's no way. That's just impossible. Look, if price sweeps Asia range between the London and Asian kill zone, do you count it? Yeah, bro. Can you check JER 40? Yeah. What are you seeing on JER 40, bro? We got like a minute, to be fair, left of the... wait, let me just... Like a minute left of the 4-hour candle. So let's quickly wait for this 4-hour candle to close. Yeah, sellers are cooked. 40 seconds left. Let's see if we get this close above. If we do, then the sellers are definitely cooked. It's buyers, bro, into 3-minute, into break structure, medium inducement, and... yeah. I mean... I did say earlier I think it's buyers more than sells, to be honest, but I'm not getting in buyers or sells today. I'm just going to hold this position. If you guys are wondering what I'm in or what I'm not in. Okay, yeah, the 4-hour candle closed above that previous candle, so this is definitely bullish at this point. 100% guaranteed. If your stop is here, then I'm sorry, but that is getting hit. Finally spending my payouts on flying to Albania in 2 hours. Feels unreal. Lovely, bro. How long have you been in the markets for? I traded EU for 4 years unprofitably and switched to NQ this year and seen so many payouts since. Fair play, bro. I trade London session, so EU is just the best thing to trade, really. This will still go down, however, for the short term. It'll go up. Yeah, I agree, bro. Someone said all that means is you don't understand how it moves. So you got 2 trades this week, all on EU. Yeah, bro. Both EU shorts will show you. I think I got it on here. I think I got them drawn out. Yeah, these are my EU trades that I had this week. These were the EU trades I had this week. Pretty high conviction on these sells. But yeah, they're the 2 trades I had this week. Obviously still in one of them. You a swing trader? Not really, bro. No, well, not at all, no. ERL to IRL on the 4-hour. Yeah, that's what I see, bro. That's what I see. EU will come down sooner or later. I do think we'll eventually come down, but it is a little bit concerning. No news till 4:30, and it's pound news anyway. Okay, we really want this CRT high to get hit. Once this CRT high gets hit, we can actually really start looking at nice sells. Because that would have mean that, for a start, buyers have already entered the market. And there's been a lot of FOMO from sellers. So when this high does get taken, we can just fucking cook. I've just been hitting open high low closer you and open low high closer you CAD for a good minute now. Lovely, bro. Impressive trades, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Something needs to be swept. What do you think needs to be swept, bro? Everyone double tap the screen. If you want to watch on YouTube, boys, we've got 200 man watching on YouTube right now. Richesse Effects on YouTube. Gold moving weird this morning. Yeah, chat, who's trading gold this morning? I'm seeing loads of people talking about gold and JER30. If anyone's in any of those, let me know your thoughts. Then I'll take a look at them. Lou wearing hat today. Come on, bro. What pair? This is a U, bro. Okay, let's hit this high. Let's hit this fucking high. This is why we so heavily consider the Asia high and low, though. You can see we wait for Asia low to sweep. We buy. Asia high gets swept. We sell. You can see Asia high swept, sell. Asia low swept, buy. And then obviously your DTO is your premium discount zone. So you only ever want to be. I'll make it blue real quick. You only ever want to be selling above and buying below. So if you've got the Asia high, the Asia low, and the DTO, there's really very little. You can't really go that much wrong. You can't really go wrong. It's pretty much all set out there for you. All you got to do is have a higher time frame bias, and then just trade those levels in line with your higher time frame bias. It's quite simple. Me, I'm in a buy on gold. Fair play. Let's take a look at JER40. Sweet, bro. Buy limit order now at 115. Stop loss previous 4-hour low. Fair play. You looking at buyers. When are you going to be posting signal live positions? Will be, bro. Apex has been sending a lot though recently. Your Monday trade was nice, but a bit too early for me. I got in sells on New York session. What was that on Monday? Yeah, fairs, bro. Where's the CRT high? It's the 4-hour CRT high, bro. You see this big candle here is the one that was manipulated. So what I really want to see, and again, let me pull up a fresh EU chart for this. Let me just get these off the screen. Alright, so essentially what I'd want to see now on the 4-hour is right now, so we go internal, so we go external to internal, then external, and then we need to go to internal, and then we'll go to external again. So it's just that internal external movement, but what I'd really be looking for before I take a trade would obviously be this CRT to play out, and then price to come into this order block here on the 4-hour. So this right here is what I'd really be looking for. I do think this daily level will play out in the end, but yeah, I'll be looking for sells off of this order block down to this external low. If we draw on the high, low and 50%, we can see it's sitting just about in the premium as well, which is nice. So yeah, this would really be, you can see that DTO trade came very fucking close. But yeah, I'll be looking at sells from that order block will be like the main move that I'm interested in. Ten pip stop. That's what I'll be looking at. In terms of the next swing entry, this is where I'll be trying to get in. Obviously, what you want to do when we do get in there is you want to go down to the 5 or 15 and find an entry where you can have a tighter stop loss. So the juice is a bit more worth the squeeze. But yeah, that's where I'll be looking to take my next swing entry. So that's what I'll be really looking at next. Looks like we might make it this session as well. Does look like we will make it this session. What app is this? Trading View, bro. Wouldn't that be a demand zone? Yeah, bro. Nice shorts, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Bro, have you seen the rocket from Poland versus Nigeria last night? If you haven't, then have a look. Let me have a look. I've not seen that at all. Poland versus Nigeria. Trying to find this goal, bro. It's fucking hard to see. What goal was it to make it go 2-1 or something? Well, penalty. It's got to be this one. Cool, what a goal, to be fair. Yeah, that was an absolute rocket. That was an absolute fucking bag. Bro, what's he doing today? Took shorts, but I didn't sweep Friday low and is crazy bullish now. Yeah, we were saying that, bro, at the start of the live. The main key with that is in terms of internal, external, what we mitigating. We've just taken a low. So yeah, we are bearish, but we're in the retracement period. So we need to, after we've taken a low, we now need to mitigate something internal. So I want us to come into this internal order block and then move down. So at the bottom here, the right thing to do was to buy to internal. We saw obviously some confirmation within that narrative. So that internal to external, again, we get the move and the retracement. Move, retracement, move. So now we need the retracement, which is why people got cooked on sells. But the 4 hour really confirmed that. We had the CRT of this big candle here. This low was swept, so we want to trade into this candle's high. Oh, like that. And then we also have on the 15 minute, we had this imbalance here was filled. Filled this imbalance, and then we saw those buyers. How far are we off that CRT low now? Like 30 pips off again. Low key kind of fucking annoying. ACG didn't even take me out and I was 0.7 pips away from SL. Nice. What's your return on that swing position? Yeah, 8%, bro. Seems like a New York reversal, I don't know. Yeah, more than likely, bro, we do see a New York reversal. What's your thoughts on USD CHF in longs, but look like getting cooked? USD CHF. Let me look at JR40 because Dean has been creaming for JR40 analysis. Let me have a look. Let me show you first of all. I can show you basically how I analyze on a higher time frame basis. So let's do step by step on the monthly time frame. So, gee, fuck, we'll do it on the weekly. There's no point on the monthly. Actually, we'll do it on the daily. Thing is with indexes, I mean, these two time frames are always going to be bullish. So you sort of just have to analyze on the daily and 4 hour, which means it's not as good. But what can you do? So we've got our low and our high. That's our range. We've got our range. Now, is it a bullish or a bearish range? Well, we most recently broke a high. Oh, so it is a bullish range. Most recently broke a high, so it's a bullish range. Where's our internal and external? Well, our external is just your external high, external low. Obviously, we're bullish, so we're interested in the external high. And then the internal liquidity. Now, it's hard sort of to break down this internal liquidity, really. I mean, this 4 hour order block you'd probably go with. But nothing really great on JR40, to be honest, in terms of internal, external. So you'd want price to go from here to here. In terms of where you want it to go to, where do you want it to go from? Well, we come from our external high, so we should be going to our, sorry, we're coming from our order block, my bad. From our order block, so we should go to our external high, like that. So we've got that. Fuck. Okay, and now is there any CRT within this? There is a sweep of this low here. Yet to be confirmed, but we do have a sweep on the daily of that low. So we'll see how it plays out. Do we have any weekly CRT? Yeah, we do also have a weekly sweep of this low here. There's a weekly low there. Then you do the same thing on the 4 hour. So now this is the thing. So on the 4 hour, you can see the 4 hour is actually bearish. The 4 hour range is from here to here. So if we're doing this thing again on here, the range is done. Is it a bullish or bearish range? Well, we most recently broke lows, so therefore it is a bearish range. So if quickly we'll do bullish, obviously bullish, bullish. That's what we're on now. So it is a bearish range. Internal and external, we've got our internal order block here. I mean, you can use the fair value gap if you want. Fucking hell. Then what? So that's done. And then what we coming from and what we going to? Oh, fuck's sake. From and to, and then CRT. No CRT on this chart, and obviously our external low is here. So really what I want price to do is continue up into this fair value gap. So we've most recently taken out this swing low. So now we should fully move up and fully fill our internal liquidity. So my target will be the top of this fair value gap here. And I'll be looking at buyers on a lower time frame. So either ALG or DTO buyers. So I wouldn't be thinking about selling here. I'll rather look for buyers when we come back down to the DTO. So if we do manage to come back down, then I'll be going like this. Targeting the top of that imbalance. Entry on the DTO itself. And stop loss below these lows here, these equal lows. So that's what I'll be going for. If I was trading Jer 40, that's what I'll be going for. Bless you, bro. No worries, bro. I have a buy limit on the balance price range at 128. What do you think? Buy limit. 16128. Oh. Yeah, nice, bro. I don't think we're really going to reach that before we hit our target, though. I think we're most likely going to hit our target and then come down to your entry, which is just going to mean you get cooked. I don't think we're going to come down to your entry and then continue higher. I don't think that's very likely, but we'll see. What's your fee to join your VIP? My VIP is $150 a month, bro. It's one-to-one mentorship. I go live every day at 6 AM to 8 AM, giving you the bias. So before I come live on YouTube and TikTok, I go live with the members for 2 hours, breaking down the bias, the fundamentals, and all the analysis. And then obviously we trade in the morning session. Then every day I also do a post-London stream where I review all the trades we've had and how the day played out and how was the best to trade it, etc., etc. And then, yeah, obviously it comes with one-to-one sessions with me personally. And then obviously all the videos to actually teach you trading if you do need to actually still learn. So there is over 100 videos there on my strategy and all the concepts and stuff like that. Thanks, bro. Price is mooning. No worries, bro. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in the comments again. Right, we should take out this CRT high now. I'm not really praying out about this sell. It's not. It is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Come on, bro. How far are we away from this high? Okay, we're only like a pip away from the high. Yeah, the DXY you can see now. Absolutely body into the downside. I'd say this order block's probably the most likely point of destination now for the DXY. Just edit some of this. So yeah, once we get to that, hopefully we are able to reverse. GU looks like it could even come higher up into here. We'll see. Come on. Push that last little pip so we can start looking for sells. Who else took an L today? I think a lot of people did, bro. When I did a poll, it was like 87% said sells. What's CRT? Candle range theory, bro. If anyone wants a free PDF on my strategies of all these concepts that I'm talking about and my actual entry strategy, just DM me PDF on Instagram and I can send that over. Instagram or Discord. My Instagram is Richesse. FX. That's meant to be an E. There you go. But yeah, just DM me on Instagram and I'll send you over a free PDF on that. I'm bullish. TP is at 69990. Fucking hell. 6990. Fucking hell. Yeah, let's look at these. What was we watching?
on some specific sources of...
Okay, this question's boring. Let's get to the...
Express into public ownership. Profit. I'm proud that after decades, it is this Labour government putting passengers before profit by bringing GTR, Southern, Gatwick Express into public ownership. The previous government shelved plans to unblock the bottleneck at East Croydon Station. This not only causes delays from Bedford to Brighton, but leaves constituents at Norway Junction Station in limbo. So will the Prime Minister look again at the Croydon Area Modelling Scheme, back my campaign to unblock the Croydon bottleneck, and does he agree with me that by bringing our railways back into public hands, it is this government that is getting us back on track?
Well, can I commend her campaign to address that?
This is fucking embarrassing, bro. Did anyone just hear that? It was like glaze, 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 and then Keir Starmer gets up. Can I just commend you for glazing? Thank you very much. Thank you. And yes, it is me that's saving the country. Mate, fucking hell. Now these are the people running our country, boys. How many baddies have you creamed? It's a bit of a crazy question to be asked at 10:23 a.m. on the 4th of June 2026. Just 3 days after my birthday. Well, we did host a Diddy party. And let's just say the cream that was produced wasn't whipped. It was double cream. Double cream. Nice and watery. And it was about an inch deep on the floor. That's a complete lie, by the way. I spent my birthday on my own, in my room, crying. I'm joking. I actually had a fucking sick birthday. Who else was at the parade, chat? Who else was at the parade? Who else was at the parade? Who in here is Arsenal? Mayo. What? Oh, Mayo, wow. Happy belated birthday. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother.
Croydon bottleneck.
Oh, mate, shut up about Croydon, bro. Alright, here we go. Here's the opposition chat. Now it's about to get feisty. In the PMQs.
Mr. Speaker, can I echo the Prime Minister's words on Lance Corporal James Freeman and also about the Royal Navy helicopter crash in Devon? I also want to share my deepest condolences to the family and friends of Henry Novak. The circumstances around Henry's wrongful arrest and tragic murder must be a wake-up call to the entire country and our institutions that every life matters. And it is the responsibility of everyone in this house to bring people together, not divide them.
Worst parade ever. Why is that, bro?
Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I would also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute.
Oh, he's a United fan.
On
Oh, you'll never go to a United parade, brother. You'll never go to a United parade. 2 reasons. Number 1, you'll never win the Prem again. Number 2, you'd live nowhere near Manchester.
the Lords, 40 years as my predecessor,
Do you trade with prop firms? Yeah, bro.
and from 1970
What did Mace get you for your birthday? Well, you don't really buy each other birthday. I don't get birthday presents, bro. I'm a grown-ass dude, I'll be honest. I haven't got a birthday present in time. I'll tell you what I did get for birthday, and I do appreciate this as well. I got this. This is one thing what I got for my birthday. From my granny. You know your nan's the only person that still buys you presents and shit. You got to rate him for that. Little Zara aftershave. Come on. It's not about how much it costs, chat. It's the thought that counts. Sex outside of marriage is not allowed in Christianity. Sorry, Dean. What the like? Listen, bro, I can show you my strategy. I found 90% win rate. Okay. What are you looking for? Cells, bro. Can we enter this cell when you enter? I mean, if you want, bro. Happy birthday, Unk. It's alright, mate. Have you ever been to a Champions League parade? Have you ever been to a Champions League game, bro? You ever seen your team beat Real Madrid in person? Hold that. Big up grandma, bro. Legends, trust me. Zara do some good aftershaves, but It doesn't linger like that. Yeah, I know. I normally use Prada aftershave. I've got like 3 bottles of it here, but I don't know. I like the Zara one, bruv. So my nan lives in like proper East London, innit? So she's like bare near to the to Westfield and all that shit. So she always just goes there when it's my birthday and just grabs me something. It's bare nice of her, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, chat. Do you man still get birthday presents? I think the last time I got a birthday present was my 18th birthday. I still get Christmas presents. To be fair, I get presents of my brother. The only person I get present off, to be fair, is my brother. He'll buy me something, I'll buy him. But other than that, I don't know who's really getting presents anymore at this age. You ever seen your team beat Barcelona live? Yeah, mate. Marshavin winner. Hold that. Good try, though. I was hiding it for years, my strategy. What's your strategy? I can't hear or see anything. Why did I just get restricted, bro? Nah, bro, I'm 25. All I get is £50 each year since I was 18. Sick, bro. You think the low of the week has happened? I do think we'll continue bearish to this CRT low, the daily CRT low. And this range is being manipulated. We've already taken out the high of the range. We need to take out the low. I do think it's just a matter of time before we do so. Right now we're just inducing buyers into the market. And eventually I do think we're going to dump. And fucking hopefully hit a TP on this trade, because this is moving a bit jarring now.
To 1974, he was also the Member of Parliament for Middleton and Prestwich. He was respected on all sides of this house, elected multiple times as your predecessor, Deputy Speaker, before he concluded in the other place.
You'll never sing that, you'll never sing that. See, I love it. Look how angry he is. Look how angry he is. Oh, I love it. I love it. The amount of cope is sensational. Sensational. Oh, I love it. I love it. Holy cope. Holy cope. Oh, mate. Mate. Literally, this is United's best season in, what, a decade? And how many points off Arsenal did you finish? Michael Carrick as your full-time manager. No, Michael Carrick is your full-time manager. Michael Carrick, I think, will do a good... I think Michael Carrick will do a good job at Man United. He's obviously got the expertise. I mean, United have never made this problem before. It's not like they've signed an ex-player because they took in charge at the end of a season where it was a write-off, had no pressure, no midweek games, and did sort of all right, and then they took them for a full-time job, and then it set them back like another 2 years. Oh, well, that did happen under Ollie. Oh, shit. Well, guess you're going to have to hold that. Guess you're going to have to hold that. Guess you're going to have to hold that. It's calm, though. You might see United win something in, like, what? Another 10 years, maybe? So that's all right. Still got something to look forward to. I mean, it's a bit of a long wait. I mean, Arsenal will probably win the league next year. We'll probably go far in the Champions League as well. Might even win it next year. Yeah, I mean, it's looking really bright for us. We're probably going to bring in some world-class players this summer with a place to be. Do you know what I mean? We got good things either way. Good things either way. What prop firm do you recommend? Alpha Capital Group, bro. If you use my code Richesse on Alpha Capital Group, bro, I'll give you a discount, brother. If you use my code Richesse on Alpha Capital Group. Look how bad I'm rage baiting him. You're literally not rage baiting me at all, bro. I'm happy. Ranting for 1 hour. I'm not annoyed, bro. I'm happy. My team's won the league. I'm just like sticking it to you. And this is the thing, yeah. This is the thing that United fans do all the time. They give it. Soon as someone says one thing back, it's look, they're rage baited. I'm not rage baited. I'm happy. I'm as happy as can be. We won the league. Look at the smile on my face. This isn't like a fake smile. This is like a genuine smile. This isn't a cope smile. This is a real actual smile. Look at Dean. Look at Dean in the comments. Dean's so angry. Arteta has been beating Carrick. Oh, brilliant, bro. That's sick. Nah, to be fair, yeah, Carrick's a better manager than Arteta, 100%, bro. You know, I think you should keep Carrick for 5 more years. I think you should give Carrick a 5-year deal. Yeah, I agree with you, Dean. Give Carrick a 4 or 5 year. Look how hungry he is, look. He's spamming emojis, look. It's alright, Dean, bro. It's alright, bro. It's alright, Dean. Come on, Montana, it's calm, bro. Is the ACG the only prop firm you trade with? Not the only one, bro, but it's the one I recommend, especially if you're UK-based. They're a UK-based firm, very reliable with payouts. Accounts are pretty cheap and easier to pass than FTMO, so CRT complete. Yeah, the CRT is complete, boys. CRT is complete. Won the league and still talking about United. Biggest club in the world. Yeah, sure, mate. Yeah, because people have been talking about United this year. Not like people have been talking about Arsenal for the last, 5 years straight? You guys spent your whole entire season. Your whole entire season. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that, bro. These lot spent their whole entire season hate watching on us. And we won the league. Brutal, bruv. Brutal. One bad season, don't count us out. Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Carrick, mate. Give him a 10-year deal. Give Carrick a 10-year deal. And give Carrick a 10-year deal. Don't chat to the big clubs like us. We got 13G. Need to know about your terrorist title. Stay mad, bro. Stay mad. All I can say is stay mad and hold that, Dean. That's the one. All I can really say is just stay mad, number 1. Number 2, hold that. Number 3, give Carrick a 10-year deal. Number 4, champions of England. Oh, yo, do you know what else is funny? You know all the Liverpool and United fans that clowned us for finishing second? Where did you lot finish this year? It's peak. I'm happy, all thanks to God. Don't sound it, bro. Don't start where you can't finish. Don't start chatting if when it comes round to it, you can't hack it, Dean. You dropped about 10 comments. Look, the old YouTube comment section is Dean. Look, out of on my screen right now, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can see 12 comments. And 7 of them is Dean. The last time United were good was 1999, and I had posters of Ryan Giggs on my bedroom door. posters of Ryan Giggs. To be fair, Ryan Giggs' sister-in-law had photos of Ryan Giggs as well. Arsenal fans are so rubbish at rage baiting. So rubbish that you felt the need to comment about not being rage baited. Hold that. Hi, what indicator do you use? It's our own one, bro, that we made for our members. But if you join the Discord, I'll send it over to you for free. Just go in the free chat go to the Discord, go on the free chat in the lobby and just ask for it, and I'll send it straight over, bro. It's not available on the store, so. Maybe the biggest volume candle of the day. Yeah, trust. I can see in the last 10 minutes of you yapping. Yeah, that's because it's my live stream. You're obviously going to hear me yapping. What I'm saying is there's 125 people in this YouTube stream right now. Probably more because it always gets it wrong. So let's say there's 150 people in this YouTube stream and all I can see is you crying. There's one host. Yeah, obviously you can see me yapping. It's my whole fucking reason I'm live. But we got 150 viewers and you're the one crying. It's calm now. Also, Luke, could a long from the detail be valid if it taps into yesterday's detail in dump? No, I don't think we're gonna come back into the detail. If we do, I wouldn't be looking to sell. I'd just be looking to fade it the other way. I do definitely think we're eventually going to return bearish in this market. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is very bullish price action right now, but we're at this order block now. Should really move. If the DXY moves past this order block, that's when it might be. Yeah, it might be all the way down. We might move all the way down. But yeah, it's annoying when we just swept this high and then rejected. I was hoping the EU could at least just continue that last little bit, but we'll see what happens now anyway. I was on about yesterday's DTO, bro. I mean, yeah, you can really. Let's mark on yesterday's DTO just so we know where it is. I mean, it's not really too significant, but we'll still put it on there. Yeah, yesterday's DTO's here. Where do you think New York session's going? I don't really trade New York session, bro. DXY at the 2-hour session volume, profile volume. What, the point of control? Dean likes cream, if you say so. 4-hour order block on the DXY. Yeah, nice. I mean, it's definitely a significant pump. Bear in mind we pumped like 30 pips. It's a fat move. It's a fucking fat old move. But now, yeah, now we really want to just look for a market structure shift or an IFVG or anything like that to confirm that we can be looking for sells. But we need to just wait for that before we jump in. Let's continue with these PMQs, chat. Everyone listen to these PMQs. Let me know your thoughts on these, what people are saying.
From serving his constituents, his greatest passion of the which I think can be
You fast forward it.
that he was a good and kind man, and he will be very much missed. My thoughts are with his wife Angela and his children. Welfare bill. So let me tell him, Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister doesn't seem to know the answer. So let me tell him, benefits alone have risen by £20 billion since he came to office.
Yo, chat, I'm just going to say it right now. Benefits raising by 20 billion is just insanely wrong and insanely naive. Like, the benefits bill should be shrunk by like 80%. And he's gone up by 20. Yeah, the POC is the point of control, bro. It's where there's the highest volume for any given range. Like, bro, everyone know, like, mate, it's just ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. Can we stop being so naive? The thing is, if these people, like Keir Starmer, ever actually lived or grew up in an area where people are on PIP and on benefits, then understand that the majority of people just take the piss out of the system. You know the amount of people that I know that are been working cash in hand and claim PIP, they claim UC, they claim fucking mental health, they claim this, they claim that. People just take the piss. You see it all the time. You go into, like, obviously I don't work on the tools, but my pals tell me all the time, like, you go in and there's someone on site claiming for like depression, and he's getting paid like $4 a month from the government. And he's been working cash in hand for the last like 5 years, paying no tax on it, and still taking $4 a month for mental health. Like, why is it going up? Like, what the fuck?
Has promised welfare reforms. We heard him say it just now. So can he tell the House why was there no bill in the King's speech to reform welfare?
Well, Mr. Speaker, welfare reform is balancing universal credit so it no longer pushes people away from work. That's what we're doing. They voted against it. Welfare reform is introducing a right to try to incentivise people to take up opportunities. That's what we're doing. They voted.
See, this is what pisses me off about this guy. What the fuck does that mean, kid? What does that mean? What does this sentence mean? Yo, let's break down this sentence. What does this mean?
Welfare reform is introducing a right to try to incentivise people to take up opportunities.
Yo, sorry. I'm gonna give it one more time. By the way, can someone get this woman a stylist? Everything about her is drooped down, and it really doesn't help her overall appearance. She's probably not actually that weird looking, but the thing is, her hair droops down bears. Her mouth droops down bears, and she's got them big old glasses that like curve to the side. Bro, can you just change the haircut or the glasses? You'll look so much better. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Listen.
Is introducing a right to try to...
Let me type this down as he's saying it, just so I can get my head around what he's saying, because I'm still not quite getting it. Chat, if anyone can help me out, then do please help me out. A right to try. Wait, where the fuck's it gone? Bro, can you fucking...
to incentivize people to take up...
Sorry, wait.
Welfare...
Bro, it always does this, bro. Whenever I show a video that's just not mine, it just says pre-recorded content.
Reform is introducing a right to try.
A right to try.
To incentivize people to take up opportunities. Reform is introducing a right to try to incentivize...
Try to incentivize...
people to take up opportunities.
People to take up opportunities. Okay, chat. Just to reiterate on this point from Keir Starmer here. Welfare reform is a right to try to incentivize people to take up opportunities. So let's break this down. So welfare reform is the question at hand. So this equals this, apparently, is a right to try to incentivize people to take up opportunities. Okay, incentivize people to take up opportunities. That makes kind of sense. Incentivize people to take up opportunities. Right, so make taking up opportunities more attractive. A right to try. This bit, a right to try to... Someone please help me out. Someone please help me the fuck out. What? Okay, let's see if we get this IFEG.
That's what we're doing.
30-minute SQL Euro USD. Wait, what? Any idea where Euro strength come from? I'm not sure, bro, to be honest. Right now, our government, right to know better than our government. Trust me, no one has the right to know anything. That's what it means. Yo, what's this guy saying? Trust me. Book of Peranium, chapter 9, verse 9. Verify y'all were born to walk in the theatre of dreams as Man U fans, but to park. Okay. Thought this guy's actually being serious for a second. If I missed any comments, boy, just put them in again. We're about to get this IFVG, so let's wait and see.
They voted against it. Welfare reform is providing record funding on apprenticeships. That's what we're doing. Apprenticeship starts fell by 40% on their watch. And she talks about the welfare bill. It soared to £88 billion, by £88 billion on their watch. Nearly 3 million people were written off. Face-to-face assessments collapsed because of the contracts they agreed. And the person who signed off those contracts was the Shadow Chancellor.
Mr. Speaker.
Again, bro, I really despise that. Bro, all PMQs is, right? It's like Arsenal and Man United fans arguing like 8 years ago. It wasn't, Man U didn't say, oh, we've got him, and we weren't, no, we've got him. United fans would say, oh, fucking, he's shit. And then we'd say, yeah, but you got someone who's shitter. And then they'd say, yeah, but you got someone who's even shitter than that. We'll be like, no, you got someone who's even shitter than that. It's whoever's shitter. It's never, oh, we're actually good. Mate, you're the fucking Prime Minister. Can you, like, actually back up what you're saying? If someone says you've done something wrong, you can't say, yeah, but you did something even more wrong. Well, yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter. They're not the Prime Minister. They're not responsible for the direction of the country, mate. Jesus, like, it's all that pisses me off all the time. It's, oh no, but you did something that's even worse. Oh, but yours is even worse. It's never, oh, but we're good, or we did this. It's just you're worse, like, bro.
We need to bring down the benefits bill. He complains about the Shadow Chancellor. The bill went up because of the pandemic. And even then, Mr. Speaker, even then, they were asking us to spend more. It's not the Shadow Chancellor who's the problem, it's the actual Chancellor. She's not even here in her place. It is the actual Chancellor. Mr. Speaker, the reason why there is no welfare bill is because the Prime Minister has given up. And he's given up because they have given up on him. On Sunday, the Welfare Secretary was asked 12 times on national radio if he would make cuts to the benefits bill. And 12 times he could not answer. So I will ask the Prime Minister, is he going to cut the benefits bill?
Mr. Speaker.
Yo, chat. If Keir Starmer answers this question yes or no, I'll give everyone in this live £1,000. If he says the answer yes or no and leaves it at that, I'll give him £1,000. Everyone in this live £1,000.
To cut the benefits bill.
Mr. Speaker, all the measures we're doing to reform welfare, all the
Oh, he doesn't answer yes or no. What a shock.
are measures to reduce the
Gee, you better for shorts today, yeah.
people who are unemployed. And Mr. Speaker, that's
Definitely
why we
weaker today.
introduced the youth guarantee so that young people can have help into work, that they can then, after 18 months, if they haven't got a job,
GU's had the IFEG.
6 months supported, which we know is the best way to ensure that they succeed as we go forward. That is the change that we're making, Mr. Speaker. But they introduced the system that is broken. We're reforming it. Did they vote to reform it with us? No, they voted to keep the broken system.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister keeps saying he's bringing in welfare reforms. None of those things are going to cut the bill. Even his own Tim's review explicitly says, this is their review, this is in the terms of reference, explicitly says, this is not about generating proposals for further
You won, you did nothing. What do you mean, bro?
savings. He had a chance to cut benefits. Last year, I remember they were planning to cut benefits, and on the floor of this house, they U-turned. What did he do when he had a chance? He caved. He caved to all these MPs behind him who don't want benefits brought down. That's why they're sitting silently behind him. So does the Prime Minister agree?
Let's see if we get the IFEG, chat. Let's see if we get it.
That was the moment he lost his authority.
See if we get it.
I'm proud of what we're delivering on this side of the house.
Proud of what? What have you done? What are you proud of?
Fastest growing economy in the G7. They said that couldn't be done.
They said that couldn't be done. Did they? Did they? Did anyone say that?
Despite a fastest growing economy in the G7, they said that couldn't be done. Despite the war in the Middle East, the OECD forecast UK growth is up and inflation is down. Net migration, Mr. Speaker.
Anyone short on GU? I don't know. Yeah, we do have an IFVG on GU right now. So, I mean, it's up to you if you do want to get in. I think EU looks better price action-wise. I've had a lot better results trading EU over the last few months than I do GU. So, I've been more leaning towards EU. Obviously, what we're waiting for really is an inversion of this fair value gap, and then a pullback, and then a distro down. So, the actual trade itself will look something like this if we do get everything that we need. Be a stop loss on wherever the high is, or wherever it tops out at. And then the TP down here. And that's sort of been the way I've been catching all of these sells. Wait for a POI to be hit, wait for our lower time frame confirmation, and then get in. Wait for a higher time frame POI to get hit, lower time frame confirmation, and then get in. So we just got to wait for that IFVG to form, and then we should be good to try and get into something.
Nearly 1 million under them, and the leader of the opposition was the cheerleader, down by a staggering 82%. The asylum backlog down by 46%. We're delivering the fastest reduction in waiting times in the NHS in the history of the NHS. That's on top of free school meals, free breakfast clubs, and free childcare. And of course, we're lifting 500,000 children out of poverty. I'm very proud of the work of this Labour government.
Bro, this guy's so cringe, like. Also, that really pisses me off. That really pisses me off. We lifted 500,000 children out of... No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Imagine this, chat. Imagine everyone in this live. I was like, you see, you know what? Everyone in this live, give me half of the money you earned this year. And then with that half of money, I'm going to go donate it to Africa. And then I go, well, I gave 1 million Africans free water. No, I didn't. You lot fucking did. You lot gave me the money. Like, you didn't do shit, Mr. Prime Minister, bro. We all paid out of our pocket so you could take the... Oh, wow, I've lifted 1 million people out of poverty. No, you haven't. It was taxpayer money did that. We did that, not you. You didn't do shit. You didn't do anything. We did that, not you. You do not get to take responsibility for something that we paid for. It wasn't a smart idea. Like, I get it if it's like a revolutionary smart idea and like you thought of it and we actually just executed it with taxpayer money. Fair enough. It's just a blatant thing. Like, we all knew, like, it's either you do it or you don't do it. You decided to do it with our money. That's not you lifting 500,000 people out of poverty. It's not you. How dare you say our party or you? You and your party didn't do that. We did that. The people did that. So don't take responsibility for shit you didn't do. And the only reason you did that is because you was forced into it. And you even tried to U-turn that but couldn't.
What they're delivering. I'm glad to see the Prime Minister still has a sense of humour, given we all know he's losing his job soon. He has no authority, and we know why. His MPs will not let him do anything. The Welfare Secretary said in private what they won't dare say in public. He said, every meeting I have with Labour MPs is about who can we tax in order to pay... Do you
ever consider weekly True Open? Only asking as it's near, as we are near. Yeah, bro, I do consider it. I've got it written. I've got it drawn out. Obviously, it doesn't matter too much in terms of entries. The only reason I've got it held out is because I've obviously been holding this trade since Tuesday. So this is the third day now, obviously, that we're holding it. So it is obviously over the course of a week rather than the day, which is why I do think it's significant just to see where we're at in terms of the overall weekly average price. And we are still below that. So yeah, I do consider it in that moment in terms of actually holding a trade. But in terms of getting into a trade, like, not massively. The 4-hour FVG above Tuesday and Wednesday, Asia higher.
If the Conservative Party repeats its offer of working together on welfare, Labour should accept. So today, I am repeating that offer to the Prime Minister. Is he ready yet?
Oh, you mean here, yeah.
Mr. Speaker, they introduced a system that's broken, and they put the bill through the roof, and now they want to give us advice on welfare. No thanks. No thanks. The question should always be not what benefits people are entitled to, but what help we can give people to change their life. That's what the Work and Pension Secretary was arguing, and he's right about that. And it's a Labour government that's helping people into work. And she asked what we've done. She asked what we've done. More rights for renters, stopping unfair rent. That's in 11 million people giving greater security and a place to call home. More rights for workers, Mr. Speaker, including bereavement leave on day one. Ask anyone who's lost someone and they'll tell you just how important it is to have bereavement leave and lifting 500,000 children out of poverty. We often say in this house that every child should go as far as their talent or ability will take them. It does not happen if they're growing up in poverty. And the party opposite have fought us every turn. I'm proud of what we're delivering. There's much more to do.
Mr. Speaker, the truth is, unemployment has risen every single month since they came into office.
Innit, bro? He had the audacity to say no, you're not, bro. Oh my god, it's just blatant lies, man. Oh mate, these oh mate, how do these lot do it? Imagine being in this chamber. Imagine being sat in this chamber. Bro, we just need someone that will tell him straight. I'd actually tell him straight, mate. Do you know what I'd say? Do you know what I would say? I wouldn't even say anything. I'd say, literally stand up and just say, seeing as though, from your point of view, from the way you've asked every question, you're clearly doing a great job. So can you just explain to me why your own voters, your own party, and the general public all want you to get sacked of your job? Are they all wrong, or? And just see what he says. Thing is, you can't give him any meat on the question to try and like scurve away from, and he's got to be direct as shit, basically. Like, if you give him any type of meat, if you mention the word inflation or growth or any other word other than directly what you're trying to ask, and they'll just use that to divert. I'll just ask him, if you're doing such a great job, why does your party, your voters and the public want you to lose your job? And see what he says to that. Wonder what he would say. Are you circumstance? Bit of a weird question. They're all in it for themselves, giving the illusion of democracy. It's a stage. Yeah, facts. They are all in it for themselves. I don't think that's ever been more true than recently as well. I mean, you've got Keir Starmer is the most in it for himself person I've ever met. Like, he doesn't care about anyone apart from himself whatsoever. And then we obviously had, I mean, I know we've had a few between them, but Boris Johnson, do you know what I mean? Like, just an absolute joke. Doesn't care about anyone but himself. Doesn't matter if it's left or right, they're all the same really, aren't they? But Keir Starmer's definitely the worst we've ever had in terms of just not doing the right things. He wants to keep his job. All that matters to him is keeping his job. It's all that matters.
Welfare. There is a solution, a conservative solution. Benefits bill down. Oh! Mr. Speaker, they're all cheering now. I don't know why they're supporting him. He is more than happy to release all their text messages.
You won. What are you saying, bro?
Disappearing messages from a disappearing PM. There is a conservative solution. Benefits bill down, taxes down, growth up. Everyone in this house.
I can't listen to this shit anymore. Pure noise pollution, bruv. Did you not look at a 15-minute FVG that just got created to be inverted? Yeah, bro, for sure. See, the higher fair value you get, the better. You can enter off a 5 or a 15. It's really up to you. But yeah, this is what I'll be looking for now. That's what I'll be going for. Bring back Thatcher. Now there is sound. It's because I nudge it, bro. It's because I nudge it with my fucking knee, bro. The wire goes right here. I nudge it with my knee and it like, knocks it. Start a GoFundMe for your mic. Yeah, sweet. Oh, chat, this market's been dead, man. This market's been dead. I mean, from 7 to 10, it was lovely. But since 10, the last hour has just been pure distro high. We've had no real confluence of anything at all going on. It's pretty brutal right now. I think we're going to abuse this order block as well. Fucking hell, mate. If this trade actually doesn't hit TP, I'm going to be so vexed, I'll be honest. The exact same thing with that other trade as well. Bruh. Can't lie, I've got in long at you this morning. I've been waiting to close based on this stream. Even this morning I've been waiting to close based. Where are you closing, bro? Don't really get what you mean, bro. How come you don't trade gold? I'd prefer a UGU, bro. You might have fucked up, yeah, trust me. All politicians are out for themselves. MP used to do it way back to help / serve people in local area. Now people go to university and get certain degrees just so they can become politicians. Yeah, facts. Facts. Why do you keep spanning SQL? What do you mean, bro? I'm not really sure what you mean, Jamie, bro. Bro. Any reason why those pairs? Because they moved the best during the London session, bro. I mainly trade the London session from really 7 AM to about 11. So it just moves the best during the London session. But yeah, the trades this week have been bangers. It's been fucking annoying, bro, not to hit TP on anything yet. DXY was at 840, now it's at 50. DXY at 840 was 52, now it's at 31. Holy retrace. Yeah, holy retracement. It's because we completed that CRT. I was a little bit aware of that yesterday. The CRT that we're targeting for this EU sell to obviously play out, is this low here. So that's that right there. You can see DXY already completed that yesterday. Hence why we've had that fucking crazy reaction to the downside. Do want that to continue, man, because EU hasn't completed, neither's GU, so it makes sense to go again, but it's annoying when the dollar does that shit, man. It's bare jarring when the dollar does that. Did anyone enter straight off the order block out of curiosity? Did anyone enter off of the order block? It's BS manipulation. Yeah, bro, this market this morning's been a bit jarring. The moves were early. I don't think we're going to get that many moves now until the New York session really kicks in. Can you let us know when you enter? Because I can't see the numbers. Wow, really, bro? I mean, bro, if you want to learn like how I actually trade and get the trades that I place and get all my analysis, then just get in the mentorship, bro. There's no point just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to... I'm not here to be a cuck. And I do live trade every single day on YouTube, so if you can't see the numbers, boys, go to my YouTube stream, Richesse FX. We've got about 200 people on there right now. Just join the mentorship, bro. Text you on Discord, Lou. Sweet, brother. I'll get back to you ASAP, man. Is it pre-London lives every morning and post-session reviews? Yeah, bro. So we're live in the mentorship every single day at 6 AM to 8 AM, breaking down the daily bias, what trades we're looking for, the fundamentals, etc. And then we also live at 12 o'clock after that, reviewing the trades that we saw in the session, if there was any good trades to have or if there wasn't. But yeah, right now, I'm literally just holding this trade. It's fucking annoying. I'm not going to lie. I was 3 pips off TP. Now we are 40 pips off TP. New York probably going to bring it back down. Hopefully, bro, we should do. I mean, we still got this daily CRT low. This CRT low should get hit. Like a big chance this gets hit. So if this kind of wants to play out so bullishly, it's calm. We know we're going to eventually manipulate it. It's just about when we're going to do that. It's jarring. I would have liked to be out of this trade right now, but instead I'm fucking still holding it. Yeah, DXY is going to continue down, man. We're not going to react off this order block for DXY. DXY is going to continue down. It's just about how far are we actually going to go down. Might be to this order block. It might be lower. We'll see. Why didn't you close it, bro? Because I hold it to full TP or SL, bro. It's the only way you really make proper money in this market is by having confidence. Oil moving up, which is weird. I mean, yeah, we're still trading below 100, which is our new sort of average for a while. But yeah, we have been pushing this week, pretty much every day this week, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, at this point, should just take out the prior day high. Should just take out the prior day high at this point. So again, I do still think we're going to be coming a little bit higher. An even deeper retracement. New York probably going to bring it back down, hopefully, bro. What's the reason you didn't take the trade at 9.45? Because I was already in the trade on EU, so there's no point getting in again. Shorts from above prior week 50 look plausible. Yeah, I agree, bro. That's probably the best point. Around 6,400, yeah. Yeah, I agree, bro. See if there's anything going on in the news right now. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun tells local outlets US brokerage ceasefire is last chance. Okay. Bro, look at this from the police at the Henry Nowak riots or like protests as well. Could you imagine they did that at George Floyd rallies? Could you imagine? If they did that at George Floyd rallies, every single police officer in that photo would be doing 5 years at least. So what months are we starting to invest in Bitcoin again? September or November? November, bro. Bro, I shorted GU. Fair play, bro. I think you might be a little bit early to that, I'm not going to lie, but bullish liquidity voting around 99.01. That is miles away, to be fair, but let's see. What makes you say that, bro, anyway? Got a nice reaction from that 4-hour FEG. Yeah, should do, bro. Yeah, trust me. Should do. You sit in your you sit in your bedroom at your mummy's house criticising the government and the police looking like you've pissed yourself. Holy cuck. The police just handcuffed an 18-year-old kid and he said, I'm dying 4 times. He said, I can't breathe 9 times. They put his hands behind his back, dragged him across the gravel and handcuffed him. And the last thing he heard before he died was being read his rights for being arrested. And I'm wrong for criticising the police. Alright, mate. Alright, mate. I don't know how we didn't take the low on EU before this retracement. Yeah, I mean, we did take the prior day low, though, bro. We did take the prior day. Trump, Hummers would... Oh, shit. Is this now? Is this now? Is this... No, it's not now. What confirmation would you personally look for that FEG? Probably a 15-minute IFEG, bro. 15-minute IFEG. EU, beware. Why is that, bro? Beware of what? This guy's like the most cryptic person, I swear to God. He's 47, guy. Yeah, ideally 15-minute change character. Ideally, bro, but yeah, even an IFEG will be sweet for me, bro. I don't necessarily need to change character, but yeah, it will be nicer if we have that. Obviously, you do want to take out that prior day high, that 4-hour fair value, and then have a nice reaction. Trying to read the news coming out, but there's nothing. Okay, here we go, finally. Iran's Qud Forces Commander Khani says the minimum demand in Lebanon is for Israel to return to the pre-war lines. Well, that ain't happening. Minimum requirement, well, that's not happening. Incoming NFP. Yeah, it's true. We might have to hold through that. Lou, do you know why the euro is stronger right now than the pound? I'm not really sure, to be fair, bro. I don't really look at that too much. About the euro against the pound. I mainly just noticed the dollar news. That's about it. Probably said in your video that we don't trade after 10 a.m. So why are you looking at trades now? These will be like New York trades, bro. These won't be for the London session. So if you do trade New York session, then these will be New York trades. Do you believe the aristocratic financial news criteria has a part to play in your edge? Nah, bro, not at all. Mate, this market is fucking doing my nutting, man. It's so dead right now. Yeah, chat, I think I'm going to jump off stream. I think I'm going to jump off stream now. Not really much going on, chat. If you got any last questions, let me know. Let me know if you got any last questions, chat, 'cause I'm going to jump off in a sec. I'm going to jump on the post-London stream in a minute. Pretty dead morning, I'm not glad. It was good for the first hour, but fuck me. The last hour has been the most boring fucking experience. Just been watching it run up. Deep focus. I was low-key thinking that. Thanks, no worries, digital. Take care, bro. Market. Oh, take care, bro. Market been slow and against bias. Next week, new opportunities. Yeah, bro. We'll still be live tomorrow anyway. What a poor market week. Monday was good. Other than that, poor. To be fair, Monday, Tuesday was all good for me. Wednesday weren't even that bad. It was just today really which was fucked. Monday was nice. Monday lovely sells. Tuesday sells. Wednesday sells. It's just today where we got that big reversal. But other than that, we're all good. But yeah, chat, I do appreciate all you guys tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next stream, people. Make sure you drop a follow or you subscribe. Make sure you get into the Discord as well, which is the main community where we do everything. If you go onto my YouTube channel right here, just click the link. And you can see we've got the link tree, we've got the Discord, and we've got the mentorship there if you are trying to get in. YouTube is Richesse Effects. Also, chat, if you are trying to get funded with a prop firm, make sure you go to Alpha Capital and use my code Richesse. It's going to get you 15% off, and I'll also get you into the mentorship. Will Mace's New York Live be coming back? You'll have to ask Mace, bro. But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one, people. Sweet, boys. Appreciate you, man, tuning in, boys. Sweet, everyone.